Hey guys, okay, I'm sorry. This is a lot better. The computer I was using, it was lagging really bad, and I don't know, it was bothering me, and I couldn't even think straight because I was trying to, figure it out and all that stuff. Um, okay, so like I was saying, I downloaded or uploaded the video from the, well, I guess that I was sent by a few people of the birthday. And then, have people asking me if I think the voice is Chris. My thought on that is it sounds like him, but how can it be him? Unless everything's been a lie. But I just don't. I mean, I want to believe it, but then I don't want to be, in denial either. I don't know any other explanation. I mean, a lot of us heard the voice. You would think we pretty much know his singing voice. My first thought was it was Peter, but then I don't think they were talking at that time. The families. I know a lot of it just doesn't make sense because if the people out there that say that he's alive or whatever, my thing is, why, for one, would he go out the way he did? Or why would he want people to think that? Wouldn't he have picked a different way? And then why would he do that to the fans? Like, I don't know. Not in my lifetime have I ever heard, well, I've heard rumors of celebrities doing it, but I've never had them actually, seen them actually do it and then come back from the dead, and it's, I don't put it past anybody these days because the world has gone nutty. Seriously turned into a freak show. Our government, and it's like a big reality show. Anyway, okay, so I got a question from, I think it's Pavla, P-A-V-L-A, Pavla. And I kind of just went over that, whether I think that he's dead or not. I don't, 80, 20 maybe. I don't know. I just, like I said, there's more evidence proving that he is gone than there is proving that he's not, from what I've researched. Now, how he died is the thing that I've been upset about this entire time. We still don't know exactly what happened, but evidence proving he's alive, I haven't really came across much, except for someone just asked what video. The only video I've come across is the one that I posted yesterday, I believe, about the singing Happy Birthday. That I think someone got off Tony the grandmother's Instagram back in September, when it was actually little Tony's birthday and Talinda's birthday. They said it sounded like Chris in the background singing, which I think it does, but that doesn't really prove anything because there's like no face or no pictures of him, just a voice. Karen emailed me and she wanted to know a few questions about like what I thought about the mediums that are on YouTube. I've actually commented a couple of times on, just in the comments from a few of you, about certain mediums, and I don't want to say their names, but I'm sure you know who they are. One main one, I really was excited when she came about because it seemed like she really knew what she was talking about, and she just was believable to me. But then when I just feel like she changed her story too many times at the very beginning, and then like, and then she got really obsessed with it, and now she's really obsessed with it to me, and she wasn't even a fan of his, which, I mean, is okay and all, but I don't know. I just think it's weird that once she started getting a lot of attention from fans and stuff, that's when she did a book, and then that book was a little crazy. You should check it out. I mean, it gives her money, but whatever, it's only like $1 or $2. I read it. And then the other ones that have came out, and some that haven't, just some that I've talked to, they seem to have kind of the same stories that the other ones have. Some are a little more in depth, and then I'm more likely to believe them than believe, I guess, people that are going out there trying to like get subscribers or whatever, or make money off of using their abilities to speak to Chris. I'm more to believe people that kind of just stay in the background and post things from here to there, or answer your questions if you talk to them. I was asked by Karen, did you meet the family at the memorial, and what was your impressions of the family? I met Vicky at the memorial. It was a quick meet. It wasn't anything, because there were so many, like, tons of people trying to get her attention, so it was a quick hi and bye. I've been talking, I talked to her off and on throughout the year, just private messaging, which I'm sure I'm not the only one she talks to. So just meeting her was just kind of putting her face to the person I've been talking to this whole time. She was really upset. She just seemed a little out of sorts, but I mean, I really didn't have time to really get a good impression. I mean, I don't know. Like I've said before, I won't say good or bad, anything, I'll just stay neutral on that topic. Oh, and that goes back to what I was saying earlier about the people that say that, the people that think Chris is alive, that goes back to them. If he is, and we're seeing him in these videos, or hearing him in these videos, and all that stuff, then kind of debunks the whole, it kind of debunks, I'm sorry, I'm reading here. It kind of debunks the entire, his wife got rid of him, or his wife and him were divorcing, and he didn't, all that stuff, because he's with her, so obviously, if he were to be still alive, for the people that say that. I'm not saying it, I'm just saying that it kind of debunks that theory of them not being together and stuff like that. So someone just put a question up, but like I said, I don't know how to use this. Or someone just said something, but I don't even know how to answer. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if it's the one you're talking about, I think Ella, or L, if it's the one you're talking about is the same one I'm talking about, then yes. She has a song? Maybe not. I don't know. I just know the one that I really liked at the very beginning. She was, she made me want to believe so bad. Man, I was like crying when she would talk about it, because I was like, oh my God, like, oh, did this, you know, did this really happen? And to Chris, and so I don't know. Oh my God, she did. Oh Lord, are you serious? Oh, I want to say it so bad, but I don't want to be that kind of person that digs on people online. Oh, that's awful. Well, I'm glad I stopped watching the videos, because that would have made me, I got furious. Like, I really got upset, and that's why I had to stop watching him, because of the whole campaign thing that she, I don't know, it made me feel like she's using him, and I was just got really upset about it, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. Like I said, I wanted to believe so bad. But I don't know. But that also goes back to, like, man, I don't know if I believe in any of that kind of stuff. I just wish there was one person that, I mean, there's this new lady, I can't remember her name. That might be her on here. I don't know. There's so many, I can't remember everybody. Sorry, but she seems pretty heartfelt. Sorry, I'm reading right now. Yeah. I think she might be, the lady we're talking about, I think she might be trying too hard, and it's kind of messing with her. But there's some, seriously, there's some fans, because they come to my channel and tear me apart if I say anything about her or the other guy that I used to watch that went a little nutty, and then now he's back, and he's not as nutty anymore, but he's very conceited, and he thinks that his shit doesn't stink, and that he's right and everyone else is wrong. And I actually used to help, like, I used to send information, research and stuff, and this is in the very beginning, to this man and on YouTube, and I really thought he was going to fight the good fight and all that stuff, and it didn't. It just got really weird, and then got really crazy, and I stopped watching, and then started watching again, and it's just like repeating the same stuff over and over again. And that's why I stopped doing the research videos, because I felt like I was just repeating the same research over and over again, and I was just like beating a dead horse, you know. And I know you guys, I'm sure, rather see pictures of Chris and listening to music of him and watching different concerts of his, and, you know, I try to pull out the cutest little parts that I find and of interviews of him, and I'm sure y'all rather watch that than hear me repeat over and over all the research and all my opinions on his death. And I feel like some of these people on here, that's all they do is repeat it over and over and yell at the screen and threaten people, and they're so angry, and I don't want to be a crazy person like that. I'd rather just do what I do. But like I said, if you're not behind some of them, their fans will come on here and comment on my stuff and attack me and tell me that I'm desperate and I need to get a job, and I think there was this one lady that said she was part of the, I will say it now, there was one lady, Brenda, or, oh Lord, I don't remember. If someone remembers, let me know. She said that she was part of the army of love, to be kind and have kindness. But she's on my channel ripping me apart, calling me I need to be a better mother and all this stuff, and I'm thinking, God, lady, I thought we were supposed to have, be an army of love. I thought we were supposed to have, like, you know, happy spirits and just, you know, be bright and sweet to others. Hypocrites, you know. Anyway, okay, sorry. I was got on a rant there. Okay, well, let's see. What did it say? Oh, thank you, Steph. Yes, Steph. Yeah. I just got, well, when I did my research, I still have them all on here. Sometimes I go back and look at them just to look at the shit show that they put on. You need to be Despacito. Yeah, so, where was I? I have ADD, sorry. I'm reading your comments and I'm getting so distracted. Yeah, anyway, so I go back and I'll look at the evidence videos and the shit show that the cops put up, you know, and it still baffles me, like, totally. It's ridiculous. And, you know, I have asked Vicky if why she didn't go after the police, because she admitted to me that they did a shitty job and it was awful, and she says that she can't. I don't know what that means. I don't know if, like, there are certain protective where you can't sue the cops if do a bad investigation. I don't know. I mean, they didn't even investigate it. They kind of just went in and, you know, did nothing from what I read, from what I put together. But, hold on a second. Let me see. Yes, very sad. All of it's really sad. That's why it's really hard, because I can't really get into the conspiracy theorists that say that he's alive, because if I start to think that and then it ends up not true, for one, I wasted a lot of time emotionally. Secondly, I would have to, like, mourn all over again, you know, and I just don't want to go there. You know, I'd rather just go with what we know as of now. Like I said in the very beginning, there's more evidence proving he has left us than there is that he is walking around alive. And if anyone has anything that is just flat out, this is evidence that he's alive, please send it to me, because I'd love to see it. I mean, the happy birthday video creeped me out when I first heard it. I got chills. I started to cry. But then I thought, well, and then the guy in the background with the black shirt on, his arms look really like Chris. How they curve in. You know, I don't want to sound like a freak, like I totally know Chris's, like I've studied him, but, you know, like a lot of tall guys have those arms where they kind of curve in, and then their wrists are kind of skinny at the bottom, and I don't know. But like I said, I just can't go there. I can't, like, I can't tell myself that he's alive. It just sounds crazy. I haven't gone that crazy yet. To the people out there that comment on and say I'm crazy. Hold on a second, let me see. My kids knocking on the door. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that Vicky should have done more, but there's reasons. I don't know, there's some stuff that I just can't go into or talk about. Oh my goodness, my children. Is Steph? Hold on a second. I I think it's the happy birthday video. I shared it yesterday, I think. Hold on. Okay, so my kids are knocking at the door and then they disappear. They know I'm doing this. I think they're trying to mess with me. Yeah, I posted it yesterday. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, L. Is it L? Andrews? I think so. I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, especially like Alternative Nation. Oh God, they really like using him, and it pisses me off. I'm on live. I'm on live. Anyway, yeah, you don't like being on. You don't like being. You don't like your picture taken, so don't even come over here.
What are you talking about?
But yeah, like Alternative Nation loves to use Chris for their own gain, and it seems like they use it no matter what. Even if it doesn't even have anything, like that one article I shared, it had nothing to do with Chris. I think his name was in there once, but they used it as like clickbait, I guess.
Do you even know what clickbait is?
Yes. It's my daughter.
No.
Anyway, let me see. I have to read these comments. Yeah, I shared it yesterday along with another one. So I did like a double upload. Maybe that's why. But yeah, it's Tony's birthday and Talinda's birthday and Instagram. Yeah, I think it was... I mean, even if you go on Instagram, because I went on there just to see if it was still up, because when I heard the singing, I was like, wait, what? Why would she share this? If that truly was him in the background singing, why would she give it away if he's supposed to be not with us anymore? So I went to the Instagram, her Instagram, Grandma Tony, and she still had it on there, and it said... I looked at the comments and it was like, oh, happy, you know, 13th birthday or something like that, to Tony, and that was in September, so that creeped me out. And I was just like, my husband's a diehard fan too, but he's more realistic, and he's a man, so he's just like, well, like most men, but not all men are like that, but he's like, you need to stop. That's not him. Maybe it's someone that sounds like him in the family. I'm like, I don't know. Chris had a really distinct singing voice. I mean, that's his voice made him, you know. But anyway, it could have been... Yeah, I was thinking it could have been Nick. I don't really know much about him at all, so I can't really comment. I know the gossip shared about him, but I don't know if any of it's true, or I don't know anything about that. So, this is for L, who's disgusting? I don't know. We'll say, days and so much for a story. Oh, yeah, Alternative Nation. Ugh. I've gotten to a point that might be like the one thing that me and the guy that I don't want to say his name, but he's YouTuber, main guy going after people that supposedly killed Chris. One thing I agree with him on is that Alternative Nation, that Brett Buchanan guy, sucks. He's scum. I mean, I don't even know the dude, but the fact that he does that kind of stuff makes me mad. He gets you like thinking, oh my God, just like on one article he said something like, somebody oh, Kurt Cobain's daughter shares this horrible something, and like you're like, oh no, what happened? Did someone die? It was her dog. But it made it think, you know, he made you click on it. I guess he's doing his job. Yeah, L. That's exactly who I'm talking about. That guy's a trip. Yeah, at first, who was that said, oh, Karen. Hi, Karen. Yeah, at first I thought it was Peter. But then, like I said, I don't think the family was talking to Peter. From what Vicky had told me, they weren't talking. They all started having those issues, like talking bad to each other on social media, I think, during July. So I don't know. Maybe he came to the maybe he could have came to the birthday just to be nice. Like they let him come just for the kids. I don't know. And that could have been Peter. So that sounds more sane than saying that it's Chris. That makes it crazy. That makes it's more sane to say it's Peter than it's Chris, because Chris is not supposed to be here anymore. You know what I mean? I know we all want it to be, but like I said earlier, I can't go there right now. I can't make myself think that. So, it was for Karen. It was Tony, little Tony, and Talinda. I guess they share the same birthday, or close to birthday. Yeah. It went crazy after Chris died. The grandma went crazy. I remember reading like all of it. And I was like telling my husband, I was like, "Oh my God, did she just say that?" Like someone needs to be reviewing her tweets before she hits send, because I don't think she realizes you can't delete. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh, what? Can I read that, Tawny? Yeah, 18th, September 18th. Okay, so Tawny, okay, wait. Alternative Nation has a woman spy who's a writer. Her name is Laura. She's ghosting everyone for an article she's doing on Chris. Oh! Dude! I know! I'm sorry. That got me excited. Hold on. Because I was like, okay, be careful with this one. She got me clickbait. Okay, yeah. Is she a African American lady? If that's true, then yeah, she messaged me. Yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, I'm sorry, I was responding to Steph. She messaged me and said that, yeah, she's doing this article or something, and, oh gosh, now I'm freaking out. Well, maybe she changed her, ooh, let me pull that up, because now I'm freaking out, because if she is clickbait or whatever, I hope I didn't tell her something I shouldn't have told her. I thought she was a concerned fan or something. Oh, crap. She's a blonde lady? Well, maybe there's another lady going around, because was this, yeah, Twitter. Let me get on here. Laura's, her name was Laura? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, this is the slow computer that I was talking about. Oh no, this was from a, oh Lord, I don't even know how to pronounce it. C-I-E-L? Seal? Seal? Gris, last name G-R-I-S. She was fishing, She said, oh, it was from the, remember the hospital record that I got? The ambulance record. She said, hey, she said, did you check out my blog site? Thanks to you, I'm working on this particular documentation. Again, where did you exactly find this? I'll give you credit where credit is due. And I was like, I just said his wife shared because I wasn't going to say anything about it, but she said that I could. And like I said before, I like to share everything on both sides. I'm neutral. So I wanted to make sure, you know, that for y'all, the people that are against Vicky and the people that are for Vicky, or the people that just don't really care, you know, that she actually was concerned about the head wound, and she didn't like the fact, like, she shared this ambulance record documentation thing with me just to prove that, you know, this is what I saw, you know, when I read this, and I'm upset, but it was too late to go fight the police. I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but I gave that, when I shared that online, this girl saw it. I guess she got on my YouTube and saw it, but she said she was doing a she said she was doing a blog or something, and then she asked, she said, I remember you mentioned this doc was leaked a month or two after CC passed. I don't remember it being leaked. Leaked. Sorry. I don't know what she's talking about. And then she just goes into wanting to know why Vicky shared it, wanting to know more information about Vicky. So I told her that I'm just not messing with that stuff anymore, so don't want to be involved at all with any of that stuff. But yeah, I guess for Tawny and those other people on here, this is another person that's doing some sort of blog or documentary, or I don't even know. But no, I haven't been asked by any Lauren Schaefer. I'm glad you told me, because now I'll make sure. I'm surprised. But I did, hey, you know what? I did set my my Twitter account to private, because I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, I agree with Steph. I have a really hard time believing that Chris would ever do that to himself on purpose. And if it's an accident, I don't know how the hell that happened, because we've already gone through over and over the ways that he would have had to have done that. And I know you know what I'm saying. I don't like this. I don't want to have to go into detail, because I don't like talking about it, like the details of what he would have had to done to himself. And for somebody that was supposed to be so tired and worn out and slurring his words, for someone that tired and that out of it to have so much strength to pull so hard that it did what it did, it just doesn't make any sense at all. Did y'all saw the video I put up of that one guy using the exact same cord on a door about the same height, I think, and he can sit all the way down and he still is able to talk. I shared that. It was in a video within a video, so it wasn't just a video by itself. That was crazy when I saw that, and because I've been wanting to do it. I really would love, to go to the hotel, and first of all, oh, it has? They pulled it off YouTube? I'll have to look at that. I still have it because that one weird lady, one of the other nice, strange people I get on here said, you know that those pictures on that video isn't Chris, it's some other guy. And I'm like, I always make sure I'm 100% with my pictures. And it was funny because I was like, you're crazy, lady. Of course that's not Chris. That's some dude pretending to do, you know, what Chris did to show that it's wrong. Hey, well, if you want to watch it again, it's on one of my videos. I don't know which one. I can't remember. But it's in the middle of the video, and I still have it downloaded on my computer. Yeah. So, I'm not sure what they did. I'm trying to believe in myself. Hey, Anita. Yeah, there's so many theories that have been thrown at me. I don't even know. I got a headache trying to figure all of them out. Oh yeah, Karen, I answered that question earlier. I guess you weren't here yet. Yeah, I did meet her, but it was like a quick hi, bye kind of thing. Because there were so many people there trying to get her attention. Like I said earlier, I had talked to her off and on throughout I think it started in June, or right after Chris died. We were talking and stuff. Yeah, she seemed, I would say she seemed a little out of it, but she had told me earlier that she was sick and she just was having a hard time being there again since the funeral. Like, being there around all those people again. Like, she was really upset and sad and, like, sick to her stomach. But, I don't know. She seems nice. We talked, you know, like I say, we talked on Twitter, and she's been very open and free with a lot of information with me and stuff. So, like I said, I cannot down her or condemn her, blah, 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 unless I have proof. I'm just that kind of person. Like, I have to really see it, and even if I do see it, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to blast anyone like a certain person does on here. Because I'm just not the Christian. Jesus wouldn't want me to do that. It's just not the Christian thing to do, and I don't think Chris would even want us to do that, because, you know, he loved her. I mean, you know, he obviously loved her, or he wouldn't have been with her and stayed with her. So, and I just feel like that's their business, you know. Whoa, what just happened? I'm trying to read all these. Susan was there. No, Susan wasn't there. Lily was there. And I could have said hi to Lily and Tony and Chris, but I didn't want to come off as like a stalker, because I'm pretty shy as it is, and I didn't want to like just come up to these little kids and be like, hi, I'm a fan of your dad's, and you know, I'm sure they were used to it, but I didn't want to scare them. Vicky said afterwards that I probably should have, because I thought that I was going to get to meet. It just didn't go as planned, the trip. Had some things just not go the way they were supposed to go. But I'm glad I got to go. But yeah, I was standing right, and I guess Tony and little Chris, and Lily were standing right behind me, and her boyfriend. So I could have gone over there, but yeah, I know some of y'all got pictures, and I was going to, but then I just didn't want to like look like I don't know. I didn't want to scare them. Plus, I was so out of it. Like I had a headache. My eyes were burning. I couldn't stop having urges to cry. I was a mess. Yeah. So I was probably not. I probably would have scared them. They probably would have thought that I was some psycho. So, yeah. What, Kim? Cell phone, but like, no, Susan, Anita, Susan wasn't there. I think that would have been weird. What was his name? Cameron and Tom Morello. He talks a lot. I was trying to say bye to Vicky or whatever afterwards, and Tom was talking to her forever. I didn't think he would shut up. Yeah, Matt Cameron. Yeah, I was more for Karen. You asked how I became a fan, and this goes with that. The band members and stuff, I really didn't know very well, because I was more just about Chris and his music. When I was younger, I fell in love with his voice. Yeah, I got it. I'll answer some of the other ones by email, because like I said, I feel weird talking too much on here about certain things. But, no, I fell in love with his voice, and then later throughout the years on MTV and stuff, I saw him, his face, and his personality, and his just genuine, humble self, and I just fell hard. And, you know, going throughout your years, you grow up, you have kids, you get married, and you kind of lose touch with kind of the stuff you enjoy, and that's kind of what I did. But my husband would listen to him on Pandora and stuff like that, and he would update me on stuff, and every single time that he would talk about Chris, I would just light up, and I'd be like, what? You know, he has a new song, and we actually were going to go see him in May, but unfortunate events happened, and, you know, he didn't come to Dallas, but that was difficult, because I'd never seen him before, live, ever. Let's see. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Anita, about Chris being alive or not. I don't think anyone commented on it. We were talking about the happy birthday video. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I went to a dark place for a while there. It was really difficult. And it was so weird, because why am I so upset over this person that I've never met? And it was just, I guess, because it was my past and my childhood, kind of, and it's like, I didn't really lose it, because it's the past, and it's always going to be, you know, in my head, in my mind, but it hit me hard. I'm still upset about it. Anita, oh, you heard some of this? Really? I'll have to check that video out. Anita says that she heard a similar voice on Lily's birthday video. I thought I tried to listen really good to see if I could hear, but I didn't hear anything on that one. It really, yeah. A lot of people, it hit us a, you know, I think it hit us so hard because Chris was just amazing person. It's really difficult to find people like that these days. Really genuine, humble, loving, caring people. And the fact that you see him be that person he was in the very beginning. He was a little cocky and, you know, goofy, immature little, he was just a kid, you know, young, and you saw him progress into this beautiful person that cared about current events and cared about others, stuff that he didn't even have to care about, you know, putting his money into charities and stuff because he wanted to help children. And, you know, not all celebrities, not everyone has to do that, but he did it. And plus his music spoke to everybody, and he loved that. I know he said that in an interview. But yeah, I think that's why it hit us so hard, because he was just amazing. And it just sucks, like he was just stolen from us and his family. Yeah, it's crazy, Karen. Yeah, he didn't finish high school, but yeah, he's very wise. That's why I'm saying he's amazing. Yeah, Elle, I agree with you. Yeah, it's just so hard to lose somebody that was so special. I know it's sad, but like, I don't really, I love my dad. I think my dad is the greatest thing ever, but I don't think he might be as nice as Chris. I don't know. You know, they say that usually the girls look up to their daddies, and I do, but I don't know. I can't really compare Chris with anybody else. He was pretty amazing and incomparable. And that's what sucks. He could have done so much more for everybody. I didn't even know he was into politics and stuff. I just knew his music. I didn't know that he had the charities. I didn't know. I learned so much after he passed about, like, deep down him, you know, true him, and that made it even worse. Because, damn it, I didn't think he could get any more likable, and he did. And it made it even worse. And I was just like, oh my God, can this guy have any kind of flaw whatsoever? Someone said something, hold on. Yeah, Tony adored him, yeah. Yeah, I don't... Well, Anita, I'm not sure if I shared it with you, but I truly don't like it when they use, like, Alternative Nation and stuff, use Chris's name when they talk about suicide prevention. I hate it. I mean, there's like zero proof that he committed suicide. Zero. They haven't given any proof. No letter. Nothing. Hi. It says shitty kitty. I was like, hi. That's funny. Yep. Poster boy for drug addiction. Yes, I hate it. That pisses me off as well. Kill yourselves and appreciate your help with this is the greater good of greater good. What? What? Ah! What am I doing? Oh, okay. Shitty kitty. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you telling us to kill her? Kill what? Huh? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, what? I don't know. Yeah, the Ativan thing's not even the main drug that you should be looking at. Ativan was... Yeah, Ativan... Yeah, Tawny. The, what's it called? Oh, Shitty Kitty. It's a, someone chatting. But yeah, the butalbital or whatever is the medicine that I was told it wasn't even prescribed to him. So if he had no prescription for it, it was either someone else's or it was I'm gonna try to remove this person. Hold on. There we go. I removed her. I think. I don't know how to use this thing. Butalbital is the one that would have really screwed him up. And like I said, he wasn't even prescribed it. And that's where the big question mark comes in. But then no one's saying anything about it other than people like us. It was on the, and you know, Vicky had made a comment about it, but I don't think she went on, I don't think she went live with it anywhere, like, I don't know. What was the benzo he was supposed to be on? Remember Vicky said he took, oh, that was Ativan, I think. Ativan is a benzo, I think. Because I remember, for one of, what the hell? How do you block people? Sorry for your loss. It's like a computer or something. On a TV show that I was watching, hold on, I'm trying to report this person. There we go. Yeah, yeah, this shoulder injury. Yeah, Karen's right. Thing I was watching is the doctor was even in the hospital on one of these doctors. Oh my God, that was creepy. I saw the eye there. I was like, what is that? God, that scared me, Alina. Creepy looking. But there was a doctor. I'm sorry, I told you I'm ADD. I can't even stay on topic. There was a doctor show I was watching, and the doctor went to the hospital, and I think it was botched. I don't know if y'all watched that. But he even was like, kind of acting goofy, because they had given him a high dose of Ativan for the pain. So it can be used for pain. The butalbital or whatever, that's what is bad. That's the stuff that is like in high dosage, is like for migraine headaches, and it can make you loopy. So mixing it, I know it's a troll. You cool at being gay. This is funny. It's actually entertaining. I've tried to block this person, but I don't know how. Hide user on this channel. I'm gonna do that. Okay, there we go. Anyway, hi Zoe. Yes. I know I'd be proud of her. I blocked it. I don't remember what I was saying. Distracting.
Hello.
Say hi. So anyway, the butalbital was found in his system, and that's the thing that made red flags for people like me and you, fans that know what that is, and is like, what the hell was that doing in his system? And when I asked Vicky about it, she said he was never prescribed that medication. So I'm like, okay, well, why would anyone give a past drug addict butalbital? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'm trying. It's like Foricet, F-O-R-I-C-E-T or something, for migraines, headaches, stuff like that. Like stuff like that. I don't know. But he shouldn't have been on that. So who gave it to him? That's what I think they should be looking into. And I was told not to worry, that things were being taken care of, and things are still being looked at. So I guess we'll see. We are talking about what he was on, that Vicky was talking about. Yeah, she was talking about that. Bye, Steph. I don't think that she ever mentioned the butalbital. And I asked her why, but I don't remember. That conversation was a while back. But yeah, like I said, supposedly everything's... No, I don't have a light on my phone. What? Anyway, everything's supposed to be taken care of, and they're still looking into certain things. So, we'll see. And if you see the picture of the butalbital, when I put it on here, it's so, like, looks photoshopped, not really photoshopped, but it was like change of colors. Like TMZ really did their best with that one. And it wasn't even next, and the two bottles that they even showed at the very beginning and made a big deal about wasn't even Ativan or the other thing. It was just like some medicine for acid reflux, and then prednisone, which I did speak to someone about prednisone, and it can in high doses make you act kind of strange. It never did me, but I never took it in high dosage, so that's kind of weird that that would do that. But well, I was told that Martin got sent off somewhere like right afterwards, and that's why he can't be reached. But supposedly he wasn't very helpful answering any questions that the family had for him. So that makes someone wonder, right? And then the fact that Martin even had to hold on to his prescriptions is silly to me. But I guess I was told that he did because of the reasons why Martin was holding on to them is because of the, sorry for the close-up there, was because of the overdose that happened March, supposedly. They didn't want them, they didn't want him to be, I guess, tempted and taken any. But then where did the butalbital come from? Was he just hiding that somewhere, or did one of his groupies, not groupies, but stage people give it to him? Yeah, me and a friend of mine that I met through here, we're talking about trying to get an investigator or something, and it would be kind of neat to do that, just to see if we could figure out anything more than we already have. But if any of this has to do, if Chris's death has anything to do with government or any of that stuff going on right now with Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about, stuff, then there's no one gonna figure that out.
I want to show him my Barbie.
I mean, no one's gonna get that they're good at hiding their stuff. No investigator is going to find it out. And if you do find it out, you're not going to be alive long enough to be able to tell anyone about it. So, not messing with that.
Look, my Barbie. It has bangs. I designed it.
Okay.
And that.
Anyway, yeah.
The other one.
I'm being attacked by Barbies. Tawny, it was the one in March. I thought it was in March. I remember referring to it with you previously. I don't remember what I said. I'd have to go back and look at my messages, because I don't remember. No, it wasn't overdose. I'm sorry. Yes, relapse. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Yeah, she had said that he almost overdosed on 2020 or something, right? I don't know. I didn't really listen to that one. I don't think I even watched that one all the way through, because I just don't want to hear the talk about the drugs, because there's no talk about, it's all Ativan. They're not talking about anything else, and it's annoying. Anyway, but yeah, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Tawny? The butalbital, is that how you say it? Okay, so it's like Forset. I was right. It's like a migraine kind of medicine, I guess.
How do you like your makeover? I loved it.
And that's what I was saying, that,
No, that's what I mean.
yeah. Yeah, but that's the one that was never prescribed and shouldn't have been in his system to begin with, and that's the one that kind of makes you some red flags of, like, who the hell gave that to him and why did he have it? Especially if he's having a hard time with Ativan, you sure don't want to give him that and mix it. Doesn't make any sense. Aw, man. Shitty kitty. Bad kitty. Maybe she's the one that thumbs down my videos. I get so offended sometimes. Because I'll have people, like, thumbs down a video of just Chris, like an interview with Chris. And I'm like, how can you thumbs down that beautiful face? There is nothing about that video that's bad. How dare you? But anyway, yeah. But I was wondering if anyone else is frustrated that nobody is speaking about that medicine that he had in his system that wasn't prescribed to him. He shouldn't have been taking it. Does anyone wonder where that came from, and if that probably could be like the key of finding out who was kind of involved?
Oh, wait so long. Chelsea, what cake are you on?
TL, right? That is...
Where's my hair tie?
Yeah, I must not have watched that entire thing with you guys, because I shared that lady's... I shared that video because I thought it was just another medium, and I was like, well, let's see what she has to say. But I must have missed the hair plugs and stuff. But she's not the only one that says that. I think someone told me, I don't know if it was the medium that I was talking about earlier that kind of is using Chris, or if it's another one that said that he's not gonna look, that he's alive and he doesn't look the same as he used to. Yeah, I'm not sure if she might be getting that from that person. Okay, so that's her saying that too, right, Karen? See, I haven't been watching her lately, so I don't even know what kind of crap. I heard that she has a new, like a song out. Everyone just sing together in this joyous army of love. I don't know. All I know is a lot of the army of love members come on my channel and they're not so loving. They're pretty mean and pretty hateful. So they need to bump up their loving a little bit more. Wow, yes. Exactly. Oh, I can't even watch. Oh my God. I was furious when the entire t-shirt thing started. I just stopped. Yeah. And then when her people would come over here and yell at me, their energy was not friendly. And it was not good energy. And they're supposed to be spreading good energy. They need to do some yoga and chill out. And leave me alone. I don't go on anyone's channel and do that. But I think people go to my channel and they don't even watch the entire video, and then they yell at me or they'll say something stupid, and I'll be like, did you not watch the entire video? Because I addressed that in the video. You know, I don't know. I know some of my videos are long, but sometimes I see so much cool stuff of Chris and great moments that I just can't help myself but share them, even if it's a long video. Yeah, what did he say? Yeah, Karen, I was saying that some people think he is alive, but I don't know. And that Mark Staling, I hear his name a lot coming up lately when it comes to Chris. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him before. But if you Google him, he has some bad things attached to him. Like I don't think he's a very good person. Oh, the guy that recently died? Oh my God, really? This person was talking in her video about a dream where she and Chris were running around hand in hand. Oh my God. I think she might be a little obsessed. Oh, okay. I thought, see, Mark Stalling, that was the Glee actor. The Griffin guy, yeah. The Griffin dude, I don't know who he is. And Avicii. I said something about Avicii, but... And now every time someone dies, celebrity, my husband's like, oh, it's a conspiracy. He makes fun of me. Yeah, I don't think she should have talked about the paternity of the kids. Because it really doesn't matter. I mean, all it would do is throw somebody under the bus and hurt other people. It wouldn't really do much. No good to find out anything. When Chris loved his kids, all of them. I haven't seen him. We thought we heard him on a video, but it could have been Peter. Like I said, it's more sane to think it's Peter than to say it's Chris. And I don't want
The dogs are in here.
to go crazy, so I'm just gonna just ignore that for now until someone brings me something with more proof. Yeah, the Avicii thing, neck sliced by a piece of glass. Yeah, I saw that, and now it kind of just went nowhere. The Anthony Bourdain thing went nowhere. It's like you hear that they died of suicide, and it's a big deal for maybe a week, and then they're immediately cremated and it's gone. It's over with. So that's frustrating. Yeah, it sounded like him, but how could it have been him? There's no... Oh. Hello, me. I bet there's a lot of people that know things, and I would hate... Don't do that, sweetheart. I would hate...
Kylie, she said don't do that.
For that to come out, that he, if he were alive, because that would just suck. It's like we got put through all that pain and I don't know. Does Vicky deny problems in the marriage? Yeah, I mean, she says they were fine. I think that's all I'm gonna say. But I mean, yeah, she just says they were fine, and she doesn't understand why anyone would think they weren't. Anyways, let's see. Oh, Karen, she's a medium. She was the first medium, I think, that came out and said she was going to, I guess, help us figure this stuff out. And she kept saying that, you know, it's all going to blow up and it's going to be so big and blah, blah, blah. I'm still waiting for this, you know, I'm still waiting for it to, you know, the bad people to get what's coming to them. I'm still waiting because I haven't heard anything. I mean, my thing is, why wouldn't, if she knows the names of certain people and she seems to be not so scared, why didn't she just name them out right now? We have people saying they were dating him. Oh. Who? Who is he? Who says that they were dating him? Is it the Lipstick Alley people? Oh no. Another weirdo. Damn it. You don't need a Lamborghini. Oh, well, Amy, anyway, I think Amy is maybe saying that she has messages, but she really doesn't, from what I hear. Just to start shit. Because if you really have something, you're going to share it. Honestly. She says her attorney is Anita. I don't know. I thought she just worked for the family. Like she was part of the management. And that's how she met Peter. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of people saying that their attorneys are working on stuff, and they've been saying it for months. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But Oh God, it's so hot. Our air conditioner went out again. Every July it goes out. And it's so hot in here.
Let's go to McDonald's.
Use McDonald's for their air conditioner.
You did it last year. It's a good idea.
All I can say is for KRK. All I can say is that I was told by Vicky that everything's fine. Funny, it's funny. That everything's fine. I've seen messages around that time that made it seem they were happy and sweet to one another. He was, I think, a month before I shared the video of him in Italy or something, singing with that lady, and he like blew a kiss out to his wife or something like that, so it made it seem like they were just happy. And I don't think Chris killed himself, so I can't really tell you why he did or didn't, because I don't think he did. And who did it, or who was responsible for Chris leaving us, I don't know. And I don't know if we'll ever know. And if we do, it might not be for a while. It's pretty deep. There's a girl who...
Do you like my doll's hair? I customized it myself.
Developmental disabilities.
I customized it myself.
Mm-hmm. She had a relationship with him, but she has what?
Mom, let's go to the beach, guys. Wait, I'm the leader, so I can pick.
Why would he... That's strange. Does Vicky think he was...
What do I do?
She says that things don't add up, which they don't.
What do I do?
So, she's not come out and just said anything like that. Who's Jill? Am I out of the loop? Huh. I wonder if it was true. Oh. Well, I don't know a Jill. Oh. Uh-oh. Is it on YouTube or Twitter, this girl? Yeah, Tawny, I wish that he hadn't been. From what I told you before about him, it all being already, you know, pretty much done before he even got to California. That could be why he was cremated so fast. I don't know. Sucks. She is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I stayed off his after he was rude to me in an email. Try to deal with just kind people from now on. Not crazy, but kind. Anyway, does anyone else have any other questions? I think I need to go try to figure out this AC problem I'm having. This Jill is always the next job. I know I don't get the whole Christianity thing. I don't like to judge people, but yeah. I just don't like to use the Lord, use the, Lord's name and then say the F word and blah 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 and the C word over and over again right in the same sentence. That just seems kind of strange. But yeah, it was fun. It's nice for all of us to be able to talk, and it would be cool if we could all just get on here and see everyone's face, but I don't know how to do. I don't think you can do that. Oh. Well, he sure came off as one in the very beginning. I thought he was, the way he talked about how his Lord will protect blah blah blah, and he seemed, I don't know. I don't really care. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good Friday night. And I sure hope my AC gets turned on, or I will be miserable tonight in Texas. But, oh well. Continue to speak with each other. But I have to go. Bye, guys. Say bye.